And we're rolling.
We're rolling.
Here we go. All right, here we go. Out for a lap of Millbrook. All right, here we go. Out for a lap of the Millbrook Proving Ground Alpine course in the Infiniti Q50 Eau Rouge prototype. So this thing is very much a four-door GTR. It's got the GTR twin turbo, 3.8 liter V6, 560 horsepower. It's got the transmission out of a Q70, which is a 7-speed automatic, and it's got the Q70's all-wheel drive system. So it doesn't have the GTR all-wheel drive system and dual clutch transmission, but it's still an all-wheel drive car with a GTR motor and 4 doors. So it's practical. You can use this as your family car maybe. So right now they're still in the process of tuning it. So this is a development car. It's not completely done, but it's well on its way, and it's pretty sweet. They put coilover front suspension on it, so it's fully adjustable, and they've got it pretty well dialed in right now. They've had, a few race drivers give some feedback on it. And right now it seems like the main issues remaining to be resolved have to do with putting the power down, because this car has so much power that even with all-wheel drive, you've got to figure out how to do it. And right now it's a 50-50 split on the all-wheel drive system, roughly, and they probably could stand to dial in some more rear torque bias to it, because that's the sporty thing to do. You can't have 50-50, and possibly, I dare suggest, some maybe brake-based torque vectoring would help the cause here. But, I mean, look at this thing. It's pretty awesome. This corner keeps flummoxing it. So you put the power down and it's actually spinning. By just light rubber there, it's spinning the inside rear wheel. So that tells me that the Quaife limited slip differential in this car is not limiting slip. And that means that that could also be a reason that this thing is so wonderfully agile. I mean, the turn-in is fantastic. It's got 255s in all 4 corners, so that helps to dial out understeer when you don't have staggered big fat tires on the back. But also, if it's got an open diff on the back, it's going to move around a lot and have that really nice crisp turn-in and agility, but it also destabilizes it a little bit, and obviously it is a penalty when you're trying to put the power down coming out of corners. If an all-wheel drive car can spin the tires coming out of corners, then still needs a little bit of work on the all-wheel drive system, I guess. But man, what a fun car. I hope they build this. I mean, I think they are going to. Right, guys? All right, we'll keep rolling. Keep rolling, I'll keep talking. This is a very real world type proving ground, in that there are buses out here. Sometimes you come around a corner, some guy's testing a bus, there's a tractor somewhere, you know, could be a Honda Civic wearing disguise. So, not in service. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, he doesn't want to drive over. On the left-hand side here, coming up this hill, there are bumps that apparently are meant to, I don't know, thump your transmission if your car is too low. They're not very pleasant to drive over, hence the inside line this guy's taking. That's the strange thing about this proving ground. It's not just a test track. I mean, this is a high-speed test track, but there are places on other tracks where, okay, it's a high-speed track, but right on that one point, you better stay left because there are these bumps that are supposed to rip out your oil pan. Okay. How does Eau Rouge pass a bus? Thank you, sir. Wow. It just wallops you with acceleration, just like a GTR. This car weighs a little bit more than a GTR. They said it's at about 4,000 pounds. It'll probably get a little bit lighter because the front end is this, well, prototype carbon fiber that can stand to be lighter. They've only made 2 batches of the front end of this car, which has to be changed considerably to pack in all the cooling equipment. The motor itself is pretty short, but cooling a 560 horsepower motor and transmission and all-wheel drive system required a little bit more room in the nose. Brakes are from the GTR. They are fantastic. But yeah, she could probably use a little more tire. 255s all the way around on a car like this. She wants more. Plus, it would look cooler with wider tires. Okay, so there's my other suggestion. Make it look cooler with wider tires, man. This corner scares me. Look at this. You come up over this hill, and then late apex, because look, there's a new guardrail right there. I wonder what happened. Apparently all the corners here have names based on the cars that they've claimed. And then there's that's the ski jump. Notice I slowed down for the ski jump. Oh man, I mean, that's pretty good grip. Pretty good. But this thing's gonna be taking on some serious machinery. So I'm all for making it as insane as possible. If you're gonna go big. There we are, 2 laps in the Infiniti Eau Rouge.